Hello everyone and welcome to EduShaman YouTube channel. This is Amit Kumar. So first of all, the question is why did I make this video? So what would this video serve? What purpose would this video serve? Many of you have been asking me on Quora how is the job of an AAO, that is an Assistant Audit Officer in the Indian Audit and Accounts Department under the CAG of India, that is the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. You all know that you get appointed to this job through Ssc Cgl exam. I was recruited through Ssc Cgl 2016 exam, and I would like to give you a perspective on what this job is all about, because when we joined, our batch was like the first batch of direct AAOs in such a large scale who are joining this job. So for us, there was nobody who could tell us like what this post is all about. But today, many people have been contacting me and many of my other colleagues, and you guys have a fair bit idea of what it's all about. But I thought this video could serve the better purpose by clearing many of your doubts. So let's come to the first question, whether it's a good job or a bad job. This question involves a lot of perspective, because a good job for one may not be good for another. Just like how mathematics is good for one and not good for the rest. It's like you don't have gray in mathematics. You either have white or you have black. You either like it or you dislike it. But here it's not so. Because you have a lot of factors here. Many people are attracted to this job because it is the only gazetted post you get in the Ssc Cgl exam, and it's 4,800 grade pay. Grade pay does not exist anymore, but you still have the levels, and it stands at level 8 in the pay matrix. That's the highest one. Like if you are an inspector or income tax, you stand at pay at level 7 of the pay matrix. So being gazetted, see, I don't think that being gazetted is that important anymore, because gone are the times when you had to take your Xerox copies of your certificates, 10, 12 certificates, and get it attested in that green signature and seal and stuff. You still get the seal, but I've never used that, and I don't think that it would be of much use anyways. Because when we go towards an egalitarian, more and more egalitarian society, more and more society where the government reduces its functions, like how Modi ji said, minimum government and maximum governance. We are actually moving towards the minimum government. So everything, we are moving into a stage where you self-attest things, where I declare for myself that I am following this kind of a grade, and the market will determine whether I am good or bad. So I don't need a regulator even. So the government's functioning will be reduced to regulation only in the future. So coming to being a gazetted job, I don't think that would make a lot of difference. So leaving aside the gazetted part, as I feel it's indifferent, let me discuss about the other aspects of the job. So this one doubt may be lingering in your minds, that what about SAS exam? What about the PhD of AAO? Actually, it's not that way. It's not as tough as UPSC, or it's not even a PhD. At the max, it will take 1 month of your labor. As in engineering, we calculate everything in man hours. So if it takes like 30 days, and if you're dedicating 5 hours to it, then it would take you 150 hours. If you're able to read for 150 to 200 hours, I think that would be sufficient for you to clear SAS. So I remember this funny scheme of things that happened. I was walking with my father, and I had read somewhere on Facebook in some SSC page that SSC would take 2 years of preparation. And I told my father I cannot prepare for another UPSC. I already am preparing for UPSC, and this would hamper my prospects in the exam, because I would have to focus all my time on SAS then. So this is really not true. And I think you must know this before you could join here as an AAO. That you would be provided an extensive training just for the SAS exam in your regional training institutes, and this training would last for 2.5 to 3 months. So that's a pretty long period for you to have a training for. So you can just attend your training, go back to your home and prepare the subjects which are taught for that particular day, or the topics which are taught for that day, and equip yourself, and in one shot you can clear all the papers of essays. This is possible, and that's why I'm telling you this. So every state operates in its own language. The state government records are in that particular regional language. So when you audit state governments, it's very essential that you know how to read the language and understand what's written, understand the records that are written in that particular language, because only then you can say that whether the department has followed the rules, regulations or not. So this, knowing the state language, passing an exam, mandatory exam, which will be held at the state level, is compulsory, it's mandatory, so that for your probation to be completed. So this is also something which comes with the AAO job, which you don't have in other central government jobs. And this exam will be conducted by your cadre controlling authority. Usually the paper would be pretty simple, but what happens is that if you're coming from a different language family, like in India we have 4 different language families. Yeah, that is the Indo-European or Indo-Aryan, whatever they call it. Then the Dravidian language family, you have the Tibeto-Burman language family, and the Australoid family. So if you're from northern India, say you have to come here and learn a southern Indian language, I think that would be a little bit tough, even though it's something simpler, even though the question paper is pretty simple. And more than that, there is some discretion which the cadre controlling authority also would have, depending on what they expect, like what level of competency they expect in the language. So this is a very I would say it's a very subjective thing for someone to say that you know the language or you do not know the language. So as I said, every state will have its own way of determining what should be the pattern of this exam. Say Maharashtra says we want an interview and Himachal says we don't want an interview. So this examination pattern will not be uniform at all, because it's not decided by Delhi, it's decided at the state level. So there's a lot of discretion and power with the cadre controlling authorities at the state level when it comes to the regional language exam. And I would say that the regional language exam can be tougher than SAS too, for many of us, for many of you people. So you got to prepare for this exam as well. And you need to read newspapers in the regional language and more books in the regional language, and start practicing that particular regional language, be whatever the regional language. It may be Gujarati, Bengali, Marathi, Kannada, Tamil, or whatever it is. There's one thing that people who are recruited into the commercial stream, they have their seniority counted on an all India basis. But people who are recruited to the civil audit stream, your seniority will be restricted to that state. So if you are going to be a DAG or an SAO, then that would depend on the number of SAOs in your state and the number of DAGs in your state, number of vacancies in your state alone. What is the position all India is not going to count for you, the person who is recruited in the civil audit stream. But for the commercial person, his promotions and everything would be on an all India basis. So this is something that's important. And commercial audit mostly audits enterprises which run with a business model, the government enterprises which have a business like functioning. I'll discuss about the structure of the organization, that is the state level organization. When we say Office of CAG, it actually means the CAG's office in Delhi. That's like our real headquarters that's situated in Delhi. It doesn't mean that the place where you're working in is the Office of CAG. Obviously that the place works for CAG. Like I am in Tamil Nadu office, we do work for CAG, but our office is not the Office of CAG as mentioned in the Constitution. It's under Indian Audit and Accounts Department though. So in this, we have offices at every state capitals. Like Tamil Nadu's capital is Chennai, so we have an office in Chennai, and we have a branch in Madurai. Okay, so not much gets done there, but we still have a branch. It's just there. So let's forget about these minor things, because the main thing is that the major chunk of work gets done in the state capitals. So we should know that this, whereas in other jobs, like if you're in central excise, you can get posted at various cities in your state. Like if you're from Maharashtra, you may get posted in Pune or Kolhapur, Sholapur, Nashik, or anywhere. I don't know, many places in Maharashtra. Okay, and if you're in Karnataka, you may get posted in Mangalore, Mysore, Dharwad, wherever be it. But here you will always be, your headquarters will be the state capital. So basically you are recruited as an Assistant Audit Officer. So that itself tells that you are involved in audit. So you have to visit places where these government offices are located, because you are checking the government records. So wherever the government office is, you are there. They don't come to you, so you have to go there. So what does it mean? It means that there is an intensive travel that's involved. So before coming to how the travel is going to be like, let me discuss about the structure of the organization. So there are different verticals in each state. Okay, so I will discuss only the three main verticals, so that not to confuse you further, because 90 to 95% of you are going to be allotted in these three verticals. So one is the state government audit. That is, you audit the state departments alone. And the other is PD Central or DG Central, depending, that is Principal Director of Audit Central or Director General of Audit Central, depending on the post of the person who is heading that particular vertical, whether they are PD or they are DG. If they are PD, then the office is called PDAC, and if they are DG, then the office would be called DGAC. So don't go by the terms. You can remember it simply as state government audit, central government audit, and state corporations audit. So what do I mean by state corporations? State corporations are those corporations which are incorporated by the state. Like for example, in the Legislative Assembly, they pass an act and they create a corporation. It will be called a statutory corporation, and you got to audit them, and they would have their own set of rules and regulations, which may be defined in the act or in some other rule or something. So these corporations exist in themselves, and they mostly act like businesses. So you got to treat them as businesses. It's like, say, Ambani's company is here and state government company is here. Then you got to treat that state government's company on par with Ambani's company, because both are companies. So these corporations you get to audit. So there is that particular thing. There is a central government audit and state government audit. Now coming to, say, central government audit, most of the central government offices are located in tier 2 towns, at the worst in the tier 3 towns. So wherever you go, you can ensure that you are at least in a city or a town which has a minimum of 1 or 2 lakhs population. But if you are auditing a state government office, state government is actually the implementing agency in our country. If you see the constitution and the way it's designed, state government actually implements most of the schemes, even the centrally sponsored schemes. So that means you would have to go to the taluk level, and in some few unfortunate cases, probably to the panchayat level as well. So, and if you are in state government audit, you would have to travel extensively. Almost around 80 to 90% of the time you would have to travel, unless you're posted in headquarters, of course. So which is again very uh, you can't really rely upon that. Probably many other factors which cannot be said on this video would influence whether you would be in the headquarters or not. So not taking it to heart. We must be prepared to go anywhere. That's very important here in this job. In state corporations, at least 70% of the times you would be traveling outside your state capital. Okay. And in the state government audit, at least 80 to 90% of the times you would be traveling away from the state capital. But the good thing about state government audits is that you gain a lot of respect. The state corporations audit and state government audit, you gain a lot of respect because they see you as somebody from the union government or central government who has come to check them. So obviously when some person comes to check you, it's like they are an inspector or something. You would automatically give them that respect because for the state, the center is at a higher level. But when it comes to central government audit, it's not so because both of them are at the same level. Although both have so you may not receive as much respect as state government audits, but in central government audit, the traveling would be far lesser. So that would mean that you can spend a lot of time with your family and with any creative activities that you would like to pursue, your hobbies or anything that you would like to do after you get home. And in central government audit, as far as I have seen, say in GST audit, at least 50% of the times you have to move out of the state capital. So overall speaking, in this job, you would have to travel a lot. So it's like some days it's like Sunday I'm here, Sunday evening I make the preparation to get out of the town. Then I reach there on the Monday morning and Friday evening I prepare to come back to Chennai because I'm posted in Chennai. So Saturday morning I reach here. So I get only Saturday morning to Sunday evening to be in my home where I actually pay the rent for. So this will happen at least 50% of the times when you're in central government audit. I don't know what further queries you would have. If you have any queries, you can just write it down in the comment section and I will reply to each and every query of yours. And I'm planning to have a video conference where I could actually solve all of your doubts because being in the job, I don't get the doubts and queries as much as you get when you are seeing at it from outside. Overall, the job is good. It's like you are auditing the account, so your work is impactful. Whatever you write on paper, the impact can be seen in the systems, in the system in which the government work is carried out. So this is pretty impactful to the society, and you would feel good when you actually get some objections, audit objections, because then that would translate into an action and probably you could get to see that action in future as well. So you are actually fine-tuning the working of these governments. So in that way, the job is good. You get respect from the society. You get respect from the departments whom you visit. Something which probably people may not like, or some people may actually like about the job, is that you have to move out of the town and travel, and you get to eat from outside. It's not like you would set up a kitchen for your 7-day stays in a hotel or something. So you got to eat from outside. So this thing can be an issue with many people, especially when you move out to small towns. Probably you may not get the kind of food that you'd like to have. At home, you can anyways cook that kind of a food. We are going to get a transport allowance of rupees 750 per day on our stay and rupees 800 per day on our food. So what happens in the tier 2 or tier 3 towns is that for this amount of money, we may not get a good, clean and neat and tidy rooms. So in that case, we can always opt for a room which charges us a higher rent. And anyways, we are not going to spend rupees 800 on food. So it doesn't matter because we are not spending out of our pockets anyways. And coming to the fact that this rupees 750 per day, we have to make do with it for the first 4 years of our service, because after 4 years we would be upgraded to level 9 in terms of privileges that we get in terms of TA and DA, because there is going to be a non-functional upgradation. So in that case, we are going to get allowance of rupees 2250 per day on our stay and rupees 900 on our food. So for rupees 2250 plus taxes, we are always going to get very good and very comfortable rooms and service. So that's not going to be a problem. But for the first 4 years of our service, I think it can be an issue, especially in places where there are not many people, where people don't frequent a lot. Like I can give you an example of myself. I had been to this small town called Neyveli. It's actually a corporation. It's a central government corporation, Neyveli Lignite Corporation, where they mine lignite. And we had just two hotels over there. So one was catering at a higher end, like rupees 3000 around rooms or something. And my senior, he found a really good room because one good established chain of hotels was operating in that particular Neyveli Lignite Corporation. And it's a pretty huge territory. It's like a city in itself. And there were just two hotels over there near the bus stand. And the other hotel was catering to my budget. It was charging me some 800 rupees or something. But it was not at all clean and tidy. But we have to make do with it at times, because in those cases, we can't even opt for a room at a higher rent, because you don't even have the hotels there which are offering that, or you don't have the rooms available for that pricing. So apart from these exceptions, I think we can make do with what is being offered to us. Next, I think people are also concerned about is transfer policy. What is the transfer policy in the department? Actually, there is no question of unilateral transfer as of now, as of today when I'm speaking to you. But I don't know whether it's going to come or not, but mutual transfer is definitely an option. If somebody is willing to come to your state and you're going to go to their state, it's more like a cadre based job. Like if you're allotted, say, Maharashtra cadre, you can assume that you'll retire in Maharashtra. I mean, let's not assume that. I hope something happens by and you get to go to your home state. There are other ways of getting it done also, like deputation. Once you're confirmed in your job, you can go on deputation to Delhi, like CAG office, Delhi. They keep calling. For all India, they would send a circular like who is interested in deputation, but your state has to forward it. So there are three offices within audit, as I told you: central government audit, state government audit, and the state corporations audit. But the head of the state government audit is called as the principal accountant general. So that particular vertical would be given the power of a cadre controlling authority. So basically you have two admins. Say for example, you are posted in PD Central, that is central government audit. You will have an admin there at that vertical, and overall for the entire state, you will have one more admin. That is the cadre controlling admin. So this is just for convenience based, because every state is treated as a separate, distinct entity. So you need to have a cadre controlling authority at the state level. As I told, it's more like you are in a state cadre and you would be in that cadre. So this admin, the state government admin, that person, state government audit admin actually, they will process any of your papers which have to go to the office of the CAG, which is located in Delhi, which is our actual headquarters in Delhi. Coming to travel, the connectivity in the state is a very important factor, because say like I am posted in Tamil Nadu, which is well connected by rail and road. The roads here are pretty good, and there's a good rail connectivity to all the small towns in Tamil Nadu. So what happens is that you will be at ease at whatever time you're traveling, and there is good enough law and order here. So suppose you're posted in a state where the connectivity is not good, where the buses are not in a good condition or the roads are not in good condition. That would affect you a lot, especially because, say, in a large state, I wouldn't name any state, but say a state is of a size of Uttar Pradesh. I'm not talking about Uttar Pradesh. So Lucknow to Noida is like some 1,000 kilometers something. So how do you travel these 1,000 kilometers if the connectivity is not good? So connectivity actually is a very important factor when you choose the states. When they would be asking you what's your state preference, and when you choose the states as per your preference, this is a very important factor that you have to keep in your mind. One really important thing that people are not talking about is the level of digitization that's going on in the government offices. For example, in the central government, there's a lot of stress on digitization. As you know, our present Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, he is also pro-digitization. And I have seen it myself from the day I joined office to today. Our audit is based on the database that's collected in the GSTI network. So all this talk about going to a far off place and, turning pages in the files, and inhaling some dust also in between, that may not be there in the future, or maybe to a very minimal level. So the travel is going to come down as we progress in time. So this is going to happen, but at what point in time, we don't know. I don't know whether in 2 years, whether everything is going to be digitized. But one thing is for sure, the pace of digitization in central government would be far greater than the pace of digitization in certain state governments at least. So when the state governments do digitize themselves, we can have our data analysis tools with this and find out what is wrong by just analyzing the data. So I'll not get deep into it, like how you can do and what you can do and stuff. So, but why I am saying this is that the kind of time the time that's taken in travel, the days that are spent in travel would definitely reduce in the course of time. How many years it would take, I don't know. People don't talk about this because they don't see it. It's a very gradual thing that happens over a period of time. Okay, so like they ask in interview, where do you see yourself after 5 years? We have to ask the central government and state government systems. Where does your digitization stand after 5 years? That's very important for us. So you please keep this in mind when you weigh this job over with other jobs which are offered by SSC. So that's all, guys. Have a great time, and please do like, subscribe, comment, share, and all those jargons which people use on YouTube. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.